Help Hub is the Harrelson Center's emergency front door. It's here that neighbors come for financial assistance and navigation to resources for housing, health care, and more. There are so many issues that affect people's lives. So often, people are just one unexpected bill away from a complete crisis. Today, most of the people who visit us are seeking help for the first time in their lives. When they come to the Help Hub, they find people who will sit down with them, knee to knee, listen to their story, and figure out how to meet their needs.
So many times people come in and you can tell they're just dejected by their body language, by what they say. I mean, there's tears many a time. And then they get back there with one of the volunteers and really sit down eye to eye with someone, tell their trouble, just sort of get it off their chest. And some of our volunteers will pray with them or just really let them spill their guts and tell what's going on and just make them feel better. I have had so many times people come out, like give a hug to their advisor and say, thank you. And they might have walked out with nothing tangible, but it was just that time to share.
Our Help Hub advisors are trained volunteers who last year alone devoted more than 2,500 hours to an average of 82 people each week. When payments are made, they are made directly to the service providers, the landlord, the utility company, the car repair shop. Advisors also play a role in connecting clients to the Harrelson Center's resource network of 42 nonprofits.
One of the beautiful things about the Help Hub is this centralized location. By it being located within the Harrelson Center, it's able to connect to other partners within that community. And it's able to do that in a very non-stressful, removing barrier type of way.
Community Care of the Lower Cape Fear's partnership with the Help Hub has extended our reach into the community by truly meeting people where they're at. People are able to come into a place where they're already receiving care or services and then get enhanced services by talking to one of our nurses. So one of my favorite stories is a story of a young woman who came to the Help Hub for a financial need and then also let the advisor know that she had 1 day left of her insulin, and she was a type 1 diabetic. Within 24 hours, this individual got a primary care appointment, got a new prescription for insulin, and was able to pick up the prescription at no cost.
As Harrelson Center staff and Help Hub staff really started to dig into the data of who they were serving, they realized that essentially every person coming through the Help Hub either was coming as a direct result of their housing crisis or they are now in a housing crisis because something else fell apart in their life. So the goal was really to identify not just a program that could fill a really needed gap, but also what the right marriage of financial assistance and case management would be to make sure that we were actually lifting people out of their crisis. And that's really where Nikki comes in. So she's providing not just first month's rent or a security deposit, but the navigation through that web of what's available out there and holding people's hands through a very scary and intimidating process, whether that's navigating a relationship with a landlord or helping identify a new place to live. She's there through all of that. So it's not a one-time transaction. It's really a relationship built over time.
Another benefit for Help Hub member churches is our twice-yearly Be the Light youth program. These are evening gatherings for middle school and high school youth to come together, learn about critical and timely needs in our community, and work together to meet those needs. It is a great opportunity for youth groups to fellowship and engage in their community in a positive, impactful way.
Asking for help is hard. Asking for help is so hard. The heaviest lift is gonna be that front door, going in to ask for help. Once you cross that door and then you're valued and validated as a human being, there's nothing better than that.
We have services that are being cut from a federal perspective. So you're having a lot more people who are getting plugged into services. It's just the climate and the time that we're in. But fortunately, Help Hub is there to be able to be that lift to assist those during this particular time. The Help Hub is people-centered, period, full stop. So that means I meet you, I welcome you, I see you in all those spaces where it's that last straw moment.
Help Hub's overhead is covered by the Harrelson Center, so contributions to Help Hub go directly to meeting the needs of our neighbors. The financial assistance we offer comes from dozens of member churches and faith communities, foundations, and other supporting organizations. The more organizations and communities of faith that join members of our Help Hub, the more neighbors and families we are able to serve.
Today I received financial assistance to help me pay my rent.
Full-time worker, but had some circumstances, and I just needed a little help.
Today's a good day because things have been resolved and I won't have to be homeless. Thank God for the help.
Thank you, Help Hub.
Thank you so much, Help Hub.
Thank you, Help Hub.
We invite you to be a part of this important, impactful program of the Harrelson Center.
I appreciate everything you do and everything you do for me and everybody else around here. I appreciate it.